Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Rimworld Anomaly Until Dawn's End. With me, Cornish-Knight, and Sergeant Colonel, as the good sergeant settles down to write another entry into Research Outpost 36 logbook. 4 days have passed since we have taken up residence here at the Research Outpost. Work has been ongoing. We have finished the cookhouse, built up its stores, and have done general maintenance and reorganisation throughout the base. So it's been quiet so far. We had some visitors and some other minor issues. One of the colonists got bitten by a rat. One of my men got bitten by a rat. And so, nothing out of the ordinary has happened. But we have started to construct a containment and holding facility for any people that cause problems, and we are likely to expand the base out further for security purposes. Sergeant Colonel, signing off. And with that, lords and ladies, we get into the game once again. So, Hero review. And here we go, folks. Okay, Colonel's got to go back. Sunset's go back to cleaning as we decide what we are going to do next. First things that I do want to do, I do think, is that we need to expand. Like, we need to expand, and we need to clean out any sort of cover that the enemy could use. So let's try and get some stuff cleared away. It'd probably be for the best. I am going to increase the speed. Now, for those of you who are interested, I have turned difficulty up to Try to Survive on Paz Peaceful, so that's going to be nasty. With the modifications that have been added, to the base game due to the latest update, which basically, for those of you who hadn't followed the update notes, the integration of Anomaly into the base game has sort of been stepped up. Okay, but first things first, let's get all of this tidied away. How much? Ooh, we haven't got a ton of concrete. Okay, I'm going to add a bill to make a bunch of concrete because we can always use concrete, and we need it for what we are going to do next. So we need to basically expand the base. We need to make a holding cell. I think over here would probably be a good option to do that as well. Like, we had started to dig it out in this direction. So we get all this sort of cleared up. Get all this sort of tidied away. I'm going to get someone destroying these things down here. But yeah, so far, meal situation, we're doing okay. Not great. Production-wise, there's not a lot. We've got the smelter in, not the smelter, the smithy. Got an electric. We've got the 2 vents here. I might reinstall that in here to keep it out of the way of the rest of the facility. Wood-wise, we're not looking great on woods. We're going to have to get more trees cut. We are supposed to have a new colonist potentially joining us soon, which would be good. Though bunking situation may become a bit of an issue. Okay. Can we do apparel? So I want to get stuff off the floor, really. I might actually start ordering some expansions. We are limited on manpower. That's our main holdback at the moment. We have limited manpower. We'll throw one of these in as well. Doesn't take a lot, but it also means we can keep certain areas clean without having to overthink it too much. So they get to work. The orders are sent out by the sergeant and things are getting built. Okay. It's got art on it. Basically, for those of you who are interested, the steel trash can, it cleans up after itself over time, which is nice. It cleans up trash, which is something we do need. Okay. One thing I will get the sergeant to do. Sergeant, come down here. We need you to destroy those. That's getting done. I just want these things cleared out. Anything that can be used for cover, we need to sort of get taken care of. Okay, that's getting worked on as well. I will reinstall it somewhere slightly more productive. How do we expand this base? Probably what I want to do for a start is I want to try and keep everything as internal as possible. So let's do something like this. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, get that done. Right, finish that up. Right, let's clear this area out. Who's our researcher? Oh, he's burning waste. Fantastic. We'll expand the zone into here. Okay. And you're finished on duty. And we'll clear this area up. Construction-wise, I'm going to do something like a holding cell like this. Probably is a good idea. So you can have an outer door and an inner door. Yeah, so if we go cancel this, then we go something like that. I don't want fine embrace, I just want embrace it, yeah. And we will put concrete embrasure. And it means that if we have to and the person's going out of control, we can just shoot through and keep them under control. Okay, let's turn up the Cornish speed. Getting raided. Ah, pirates from the Steel Tigers. So who's that again? And these two are now in a relationship. Fantastic. Oh, they're friends. So Sergeant Colonel's at the centre of everything. Let's see. But yeah, Steel Tigers. Okay. Let's just keep everybody at a good distance from each other, please. Makes it easy to see what's going on. So the two Tigers. Xenohuman pirate gang, Spacer. A loose confederation of pirate gangs established by genetically modified humans. What's their religion? Outlaw Legion. Supremacist raiders. Okay. So he's turned up with an axe. And he's baseline human. I mean, to be honest, all this information is here. I get nervous when I can't see it at the top, but I always forget that all this stuff is transferred over to here with HUD, so you don't really need to see it as much. And oh, she's pregnant. That's unfortunate. Not that a lot of people can do this, but nervous and an animal lover. But they're not good with animals. Got a real good talent for medicine, though. Okay. Since our people are working, they probably won't even notice that she's here yet. Just carry on with the daily grind. Completely oblivious to what is in fact going on around them. People having a nice time, relaxing. My wood supply is, as always, problematic. And so yeah, we're probably going to order some more wood chopping, to be honest. How's the food situation? We've got enough rations, enough meals to last us for a little bit. Enlil is injured and fleeing, which means... Yep, she's going to get eaten by a local... Eaten by a local cougar. It didn't even take any damage. My goodness. Okay. What a way to go. I will collect that. And we will probably... Yeah. Sergeant Colonel enjoys a nice alcoholic beverage. And then drags the body off to summarily... Yeah, let's not... human corpses. We're not going to allow strangers' corpses. So he's been put up there. So we need to put in... So Sergeant Colonel brings back this body of this woman that's found in the wilderness. We don't know who she is. Just got eaten by a... Yeah, just got eaten by an animal's body. Also got eaten by an animal. So... But it's... We don't want to basically have her bodies lying out there. So yeah, she's going to get dumped in the wilderness. Right, so now let's see. Concrete doesn't get put in these. Okay, so it's going to have to be... Build a copy. We have enough of this stored around. Go to copy settings. Furniture. Lack of light in these things is always problematic. I can never see what's going on. So I should probably do something about that. So, yeah. Sergeant Colonel declares that we're going to run some power. So. Out goes the power conduit. We will, now that I've realised that there's ore there, we will need to mine out this section of ore. Just so we can actually put a wall in and do all the stuff we need to do. But yeah, outpost is going well. Thing I will say is that I want to get the outpost set up first before we do anything like anomaly research. because it's realistic, plus the fact that the game has it blended more evenly into the general experience of Rimworld, makes it more likely that we will get events happening throughout. So it's not just going to be we won't get them as. Because my concern was we wouldn't get them. We wouldn't get them straight away as a result. But from the sounds of it, it sounds more likely that we will get anomaly events happening throughout the base game now that the changes have been implemented. Okay, Sergeant, you need to deal with that. Like we'd set it, right? Make corpses, allow humans. Yeah. Allow slaves, yeah, blah blah blah. Allow possible to harvest. There really wasn't that body just to get destroyed, yeah. So Dr. Cosma throws her into the fire and cremates her. And the work is ongoing. Now, these are for prisoners. Yeah. And once again, clear all. We want raw resources, and it's going to be textiles. Everything textile based is going in there. As is that. So we're just trying to clear up as much stuff as we can. Yeah, we're going to suspend the rest of the concrete production. And get some power put in. Yeah. So we've got a lot of concrete, got some supplies, some bits and pieces, expanded out this area. What do we want to do first? I mean, our current medical facility is fine for what it is. That being said, I do need more components. We haven't got a ton. I'm currently working on the lathe, which will give us access to some other basic things that will allow us to make other things. We probably need to set someone to prioritize that. We have 8 components. Okay. Because the thing is, the area we're in, if we look at the terrain for it, we're going to get a lot of temperature. So we need to actually be able to control our temperature relatively soon. This area has been opened up. We'll reinstall this out of the way up here. We have a bit more building room. I just need more workers, really. Okay, so we've got the prison set up, little holding cell. We'll put some power into it for lights and the like. So if we get prisoners, we can deal with that. I am going to speed up time because we want to get through the day. Sergeant Kerner is always the first one up. Okay. So do we have anything we can create? I always forget we have this feature which allows us to see if what we can make. Got a bunch of gear we could make, boots and the like. Yeah, make shoes, make boots. Meals coming along fine. Okay. One thing I do want to set up. Can we put these things in this? No, we can't. Okay. Alright. So we need to put another storage thing down. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the sergeant just going around doing daily regular maintenance checks. Okay. Is there anything we can get our researchers doing which they don't need to do? We haven't got enough people to say not to haul. Ooh, room to the application. What the? From Lagopog. He's a pig man. Greetings. Anyone human meeting new place in the country will be glad you found my application. So he's an artistic and he can shoot, and that's it. Cyber dilettant. Okay. So that's our free applicant. And we get him in 1 to 3 days. Strange pig man. Maybe it's just cosmetic. I mean, another soldier isn't actually a bad thing to have, to be honest. Okay, get that set up. And maybe he can actually do other things. That would be fantastic. So yeah, Sergeant Colonel probably looks over his application form. Sort of raises an eyebrow at his appearance. But he can't be picky right now. So let's go lights. And we'll go this and this. Okay. Also floors. I keep on forgetting to put down concrete floors. Because in all honesty, we probably want to be doing stuff like concreting up a large area. Just means we move around a lot quicker during the day. So we don't waste time. Plus, it looks more military. Okay. Yeah, so let's get everything set up. And there's a party happening. Dr. Cosmo is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation, social energy, and lasting mood buff. Not even Dr. Cosmo's there. I suppose we need to put down a party spot. Okay, fine, we'll put that down there. They're all partying outside. How very nice of them. Party shouldn't take too long, but the Sergeant thinks it's a good idea. So Dr. Cosmo and Dr. Smet were talking about his own. Dr. Cosmo wooed Dr. Smet by talking about his own judgment. Dr. Smet responded well and is now Dr. Cosmo's lover. I want them to sleep together. Consider assigning them a double bed. Yeah, well, that ain't going to happen because you're in a barracks and no one particularly wants to listen to that kind of thing going on. So, I have to just deal with it for the time being. You just have to find a janitor's closet. Like normal people. Okay. But yeah, so probably thinking about how the Sergeant's probably thinking about how to expand the base. We've pushed out this way. next likely look is to basically do something like down here. So everyone joined the party and was happy. That's good. People are putting concrete down. Fantastic. Doctor, you need to really focus on research. I'm sorry, but we need research to get going. Okay. Get this done. Next, everyone is nice and busy. Why is the lever not... probably because we didn't put it to critical. Yeah. Okay, so that's all set up and dandy. Okay. Fantastic. So, things are going well. Abilities readied. Excellent. But for here, my next thing is coming in to physician. We need all our double bed rolls. Yeah, bed rolls and double bed rolls. Because what we do need to do is that in case of emergency, we need to have the ability to... Yeah. We should have enough plane leather. Yeah, we have enough plane leather. So make 3 bed rolls, and then we can basically throw them into there. Normal, good, excellent. Okay, great. Uninstall, please. So that's getting all done and tidied up. So next project. Oy. Next project. What could it be? I'm actually tempted to strip out this wall to allow our doorway here to be a bit wider. Gives a bit more breathing room. Okay. Yeah. Bit better here. Not as good a choke point inside the bunker, but if they've gotten that far inside the bunker, we're in a real problem anyway. But I think it needs to be a little bit more recreation types. Man, we're out of wood. Okay, I'm gonna make it out of concrete. Concrete! So that's the only thing we really have in abundance these days. And I'll get someone to chop some more wood. Okay. Put a light supply in here because some places are a bit dark in the base. And there's nothing creepier than standing around inside a bunker with all the lights out. Okay. Yeah, we'll put that there for the time being. We can move it in. I can probably say we'll move it into the garage. Yeah, we'll probably move it into the garage at some point. Okay. A lot of bored guys and nothing to do. Okay. So. Let's take this out. As I was thinking, we need resources. And we can either go out into the country, into the wilderness and get them, or we can set up our own quarry. Probably the best place is somewhere around here, to be honest. I know it's next to the burn pit, but you know, somewhere like here is probably good. The whole stinking aroma, though, is not nice. But, as long as we don't leave them there for too long, this should be fine. Right. Food supply is okay. I say that. And look at our look at how much meat we've got in the kitty. Probably want to hunt up some more ibex rams. Probably get some growing stuff down as well, because we have some limited supplies. And the creepy monolith that no one has told anybody about. At least it's giving Sergeant Curnow some training practice. Streen and Rimdi. So our guy arrives. Okay, let's have a look at you then, Sunshine. God, you're an ugly one. So you're Porp-Poin. What's your abilities? Story writer, cyber dilettante. Love of software and cyberspace. Okay. He's good at shooting, really good at shooting. A little bit of construction. Can do plants. He's not actually that great. He's like dying passion. Crafting, social, a little bit of medical. So all over he's okay. But his face looks weird. Oh boy. Is it because he's wearing a mask? Might because, yeah, he's wearing a helmet. What's he wearing? Is he wearing a helmet? No, he is not. He's also wearing marine armor, which is basically power armor. Oh boy, okay. We probably want you to take that off, to be honest, mate. He is weird as anything. Yeesh. I might have to do a slightly bit doctoring on him. He's armed with an HK MP5. Interesting. Psychic death now. Forces extract a latent psychic energy. Wait, he's a psychic? Companion relies most on his feelings. Also, they extract latent psychic energy from a downfall. Animals don't have enough intelligence. If the person casting this ability doesn't attach suppressor. Okay, so like you're terrifying in all the wrong ways. And you're what, a pig person? Pig skin. Breast digestion, strong immunity, reduced pain. Okay. Well, for first start, I'm probably going to have to ask you to step out of that power armor, son. I mean, gear-wise, you've got some stuff on you. Police belt, webbing. But you really don't need to be running around with power armor on. Okay. For the time being, it's okay. Fine, we'll throw down a sleeping spot. Turn this into like just normal beds for the time being. Wow, we got a weird person, didn't we? Jeez Louise. So yeah, so you're a merc. So you haven't got a rank. Probably put you on security then. So your shooting's really good. The things you're good at is artistic and shooting. But you are a mercenary. So that sets you aside from the rest of the soldiers. We could probably give you the private stamp. Yeah, let's give him the private stamp. Because he is basically a soldier. Now in our organization. Where is his bio? Where's to rename? I think it's because it's out of reach. Can't we rename him? Nickname? Where was that? Because it was here where you could do it with... Unless it's at the top. It might be at the top and we can't get access to it. Assign roles. One second. And we're back. Yeah, so it's basically the psychological models up here. So, Port has become Private Swine. His nickname has been now Private Swine. Okay, so Private Swine has got his own rooms. What's he good at? He's okay at doctoring, so we can put him on in case of emergency. Training and art, yes. Get another construction person going. And I suppose we could have someone doing it. Nah. That's going to be for senior people. Okay. Right, so Private Swine joins. Not really someone we were expecting, but... because he looks really weird. Lordy day. Just watching the sunrise. Okay. Surrounded by strange people. Yeah. Now you feel, Sergeant. Okay. Will mean we'll have to up our food intake though. So yeah. So work continues on. Next project, I think, before we end the episode for the day and the soldiers go back to their rest, is that we're probably going to expand out the base. Something like here, I think, is probably a good idea. And get that built. Okay. So then we get this area down here that we have as our next level of development. Okay. Doctor, you need to focus on getting that research done. We need tech. We're behind on tech so badly. Okay. Private Swine, you're not doing your job particularly well. Okay. So we'll throw down... We have enough steel for now, and I'm going to throw down a steel armor rack. I'm going to put his power armor on it. Critical, and it's going to be... Yeah. Marine armor. So that's the only thing that's really important that you've got on. Is the power armor. Yeah, because we can't afford that to basically... Nice style though, what's it in? So to check what style it was, I did like the style. But yeah. I mean, you do have like trousers and stuff. You haven't got any boots though. Probably a couple of pairs of boots we need to wrap up as well. Couple of pairs of boots. Okay. And where we'll leave off is I'll put down an order for the next phase of the base expansion, which is to dig all this out. Which would take us a while, but to give us a nice amount of space for expansion. But that's where we're going to leave it today, folks. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been Research Outpost 36. For myself and what's remained of Alpha Company and our new mercenary, Private Swine. Yes, welcome to the Research Outsport team. It's supposed to be Research Outpost, but that's how it is. A bit weird here on the Rim. But yes, see you again soon, folks. Goodbye.